Alrighty, here's version 2, and I was in my first version. If you guys take a look at it, I was talking about the calcium deficiency. Now here's an example. I have a great, a really large size Jamaican hot chocolate plants here, but I'm just looking at one of the branches. You can see how some of these leaves here are a little crinkly. Right here, they just look a little deformed. But then you look at the middle section right here, and you see that these leaves right here, these little baby leaves, they look healthy. So, I have to continuously add lime to this plant, and it looks like I'm always chasing my tail. But the leaves do get better, then they start getting worse, and just keep in mind, peppers require a lot of calcium. If you guys are having yellow peppers, it may be overwatering, could be underwatering, sometimes hard to tell, but it's also usually a nutrition deficiency, so you got to keep on top of that. You have to probably be on Google looking it up a lot, but you'll finally eventually get to the bottom of it. Okay, now here's the Thai chili plant. These are moderately hot. They're good to put in Asian dishes or anything else that you might find acceptable for them. Good sized plant. This one's probably about, I don't know, 3 feet-ish or something. Putting out some good sized Thai chilies. These things really take off. I have a few I'll show you that I've planted in containers too. They'd still do well. Grow fairly fast. All right, let's see what else here. This right here is a finger pepper. It's gotten eaten by some bugs, some caterpillars. This one, to me, it doesn't really matter. It's not doing so well. If this thing doesn't make it, because I'm in Louisiana, it can get cold. If it doesn't make it through the cold, I don't really care. I'm more concerned about these, the Jamaican hot chocolates. This one's a cherry pepper. It's not doing so well. These are also pretty shaded by this huge, the Jamaican hot. But there are flowers. There are some buds on this. I mean, look, there's a cherry pepper here or there. I think there's 2 of them. Here's another one that's still green. Decent. We'll see what it does. In the back here is a Pepper Joe ghost pepper. You can see one at the top. Let me see if I can point to it. If you look right there at the tip of my finger, there is one. Let's see if I can zoom in. I'll get closer to it. Right there in the middle of the screen, there's one. These are actually pretty good peppers. Now, I don't want to plug, it seem like I'm advertising too much, but Pepper Joe, great website. You can pretty much find any type of pepper you want on that. The seeds, it's a reputable site. The seeds are going to be the real deal. You buy on Amazon and eBay, it's dicey. You may get what you pay for, you may not. I've had various experiences. For instance, the Jamaican hot chocolates, I think I purchased these on either Amazon or eBay. It definitely wasn't from Pepper Joe, but it turned out to be the real deal. But I have bought some super hots that have ended up being like habaneros when you think you're buying like marugas or something. So you just gotta, keep that in mind. You might not get what you pay for. Part of me actually likes not the challenge, but it's kind of like sticking your hand in a bucket with your eyes closed, picking something out and seeing what it grows out to be. A lot of people don't have the patience because you are putting a lot of time in to peppers, and you want to get what you pay for. To me, it's kind of exciting to see what grows out of it. But I did want a Jamaican hot chocolate. If it would have turned out to be something else, I would have probably been disappointed. Luckily, it worked out for me. But again, you go to Pepper Joe's, some of the other reputable sites, you're pretty much guaranteed to get a Jamaican hot chocolate if you pay for Jamaican hot chocolate seeds. Here's a bell pepper in front. I've cut it down a few times. You prune it. It kind of, we watch a lot of videos online about pruning peppers and then they kind of explode. I've had that experience. I've also had some peppers that you cut down a little bit and they don't bush out. So this one seemed to do it. There's 2 bells on it. They look pretty good. There's some crinkly leaves there, but at the top here where there are new leaves forming, they look okay. Like these ones, they look pretty healthy. So I may have to add calcium next week or so. I think I added it last week, so we'll see. All right, so that is pretty much the pepper garden. Here's another Pepper Joe. This is a Reaper. This one started slow. It's taken off pretty nicely. You can see some little flowers on this forming. This is a Pepper Joe Reaper. This right here is part of the Jamaican hot chocolate, which I said has kind of just overshadowed everything when we just moved it. But anyway, yeah, this right here is the Reaper. I transplanted this. This was initially started in 5 or 6 gallon bucket, transplanted it. Seems to, you know, finally take off, get its footing, and we'll see. Now again, you know, Louisiana can get pretty hot, pretty cold in the winter. You know, down in the 40s, even maybe colder sometimes. So last winter, a lot of these peppers took a hit. In fact, a lot of these peppers weren't even around, but some of my other plants took a hit and died. Some of them, like this is a money tree right here. This is not a pepper, but you know, this one pretty much lost all its leaves, didn't look so good, but then eventually came back. So hopefully it'll be the same deal with the Jamaican hots. If we get you know, some frost or something, the leaves will fall off, peppers will die, but hopefully the plant will make it. This is a habanero that I bought the seeds from my local Home Depot. That's a good, not a bad deal. You can see these like weird looking spotted leaves. If you guys know what type of deficiency or infection, fungus, bacterial, viral, just let me know. I don't know what it is. I would love to figure it out. Obviously you can see there's been some calcium deficiency on these leaves as well, but you have some in the middle there growing, like these new green ones next to the crinkly ones. These look pretty healthy, so we'll see. Here's another angle of the Pepper Joe ghost pepper, giant ghost pepper, sorry. You know, this plant, it looks pretty good. We'll see what this does. Again, this doesn't get too much sun because of this Jamaican hot, which is just, you know, covering the whole thing with shade. It's a watermelon growing at the bottom here. All right, next video I'll go to my potted plants. We'll see you then.